Okay, so today is Tuesday, May 11, 2021. We had a meeting, telephone conversation appointment with Miss Jasmina Nguyen. She's a social worker in the in-home support services for my sister. A phone call, the interview was pleasant. Pretty much we just updated the information. And of course, the paperwork needs to be signed, so we're looking out for that. I actually called the payroll and request for my timesheets and spoke with Sylvia in accounting. At first, she refused to mail out those timesheets. When I asked to speak with Marcy, she came back and actually was kinder, which thank God. She came back and she said, well, they are awaiting for the I guess, the supervisor approval. So she's gonna go ahead and issue me the timesheet from April 16th to April 30th, and then from May 1st to May 15th. So that's two separate timesheets that I'm also expecting in the mail. The backup plan on in-home support services, I put my sister down just in case something happened to me. Then Trent can take over quickly. They can contact Trent because we live with her right now. But the one on legal paper is both Trent and Anne. They both equally make decision to help Trent to have a good quality life if something happened to me. In related to the first violation, I was referred by Sylvia to contact First Labor Act, First Labor Standard Act, which is known as FLSA, with in-home support services. Because I received my first violation, so I pressed number 4. And after I listened to the message, I pressed number 3 to speak with one of the reps. Unfortunately, there was no one pick up the phone. It takes a while, except the answering message. So basically, I left a message to let them know that I had sent in actually not once but 3 responses. The first response is I actually wanted to overnight with the social service here at the 1505 East Warner Avenue, Santa Ana, California 92705. I was going to do that on the overnight. But then the address at the UPS station said the address is not valid, So I thought that's kind of weird because this is a physical address of the in-home support services. But they say it's not valid. So maybe because the office is closed and nobody is there to sign it. I mean, they probably locked the door, which they did. We were there yesterday. So I send it out priority mails, but not to this particular address. I actually sent it out priority mail to include to the Social Services Agency, the P.O. Box 22006, Santa Ana 92702. But this, I do both. We do hand deliver and we also do priority mail. Again, because I thought this is related to accounting, payroll department. So I put accounting department manager, and hopefully, because from what I had learned with Sylvia, is that the Fair Labor Standard Act is in the same office, same building, with where the accounting units is. So let's just hope that they do the right thing and bring it over to the FLSA, Fair Labor Standard, instead of playing the games, because it's actually, they have to receive it by the 10 days from today. And this is very tricky. We received this notice last Thursday, which is about like the 7 or the 8 already. We don't count the weekends, but then they count the day from the date the senator is May 4th, and then they put it here that has to be responded by May 14, which is 10 days, and it's not really 10 days because we didn't receive it till like the 7th, which is the 6th, maybe the 6th or the 7th. That's what I know we received on Thursday, so I have to go back and look at the dates again. And I responded the letter on the 7th. Yeah, so it is the 6th. And then we have the weekends. The 8th and the 9th are the weekends. So if you really count business calendar days, you don't count the weekends. So I hope it's not an attempt to make it like no matter what you miss your deadline, the kind of game that might play, because after all, I suspect this is organized gang stalking, and or I also suspect payroll fraud, because as you can see, the information they sent it to me, it did not make any sense. They say I'm in violation for the payroll period March 1st to March 15, but yet the notice here during the service week of March 16 to March 31st, I'm in violation. But when you look at both of the timesheet that I sent it in, I'm not in violation of anything because I added up 144 on May on the first March 1st. Yeah, it's right here. From the March 1st to March 31st, 144 hours. And then that's from the payroll period from March 1st to March 15. There you go. March 1st to March 15, 144 hours. And then we have the 139 hours right here. 139 hours. And this is from the period of March 16 to March 31st. So if you take 139 hours and plus 144 hours, that will equal to 283 hours. Those are authorized hours, which authorize 70 hours and 45 minutes per week. So I left a message. They say they can call back within the following day. So let's just hope they do call back. If not, I guess tomorrow is the 12th. Today is Tuesday. Yeah. I hate to have to go over there and give them another copy with the correct name, Fair Labor Standard Act. Which they didn't say that on the envelope though. They just say Social Services Agency, and we put it into, and we drop it off at the right place. And also we mail it out priority mail at the right place. So, okay. Well, that is for that information in regard to first violation. I hope, knock on wood, we would have a fair chance. If not, knowing them, I might just drop off with the right name today, because these people, when you look at it, it was intentionally wanted to harm you, because the first time I first called this lady, Sylvia, wasn't friendly. She was like, no, I'm not going to do that to you, for you. Because when I asked her to print the timesheet, and she's like, no, I'm not going to do that to you, for you. That's what she said, not to you, for you. Then when I asked to speak with Marcy, she came back, and she's actually friendlier. So, and then she said, okay, well, Marcy said we were waiting for the supervisor, so I'm just going to go ahead and send out the timesheets for you then. And the change of tone of the voice changed better, At least it's not Andrew this time, but this lady is Sylvia. So today is Tuesday, March 11. We're dealing with Tran in-home support services recipient hours. At the same time, we're also dealing with the bogus accusation of first violation, where none of the information makes sense. It basically appeared to me either payroll fraud or simply organized gang stalking. So, okay.